Hi everyone, Kieran Downer from Document Management Tasmania, and thank you very much for joining me today. You look fantastic. Look, I'm sorry I'm normally out and about, but now you get me from my office because that's when you're getting me. Okay, thought for the day. What have we learnt from Melbourne? As you know, if we look at our Victorian counterparts at the moment, businesses in Victoria are in a state, and my heart goes out to them because as they move into the next level lockdown, business becomes more and more challenging. Now, if we go back a step, it's easy to understand when the pandemic first hit businesses in Australia, we had no precedent to be ready for. And let's be honest with you, in your business plan and in mine, we probably didn't address pandemic, hurricane, or potentially World War V because we didn't. We just thought it would be a normal business. But now we've been forearmed in Australia and we've been told that we've got to prepare for it. And whilst the government have been incredibly generous with the support mechanisms that they've put in place for businesses, we also know the role of businesses is to run the business. So what have you done in relation to your organisation in the pandemic? Because we know over the next upcoming months, the support mechanisms which have been there are going to be whittled away, and we have to continue to grow and develop. And the other thing that you have to actually be focused on right here, right now, is what would happen to you and your business should you actually get put into the next level lockdown. Because look, as we know, everyone in Australia, we all felt like we had this virus under control, and it went from happy to ugly really quickly in Victoria, and there's no reason to think it couldn't go from happy to ugly in any state that quickly. And even though from the best of efforts, we have to prepare for the worst to get ready for the best. So how are we going to do that? Well, by now you should have spoken to your accountant, you should have actually spoken to your bank manager, and you should have started to get some liquidity into your business prepared for emergency drawdown. Doesn't mean you have to draw it down, it just means should you have to pull the ripcord, there's something there to be ripped. So on that note, if you haven't done that, thought for the day is, if you haven't been speaking to your accountant every week, speak to your accountant. If you haven't been speaking to your bank manager, now's the time. The Australian government have got some fantastic support mechanisms in place to help businesses cash flow to get through this process. But to get the best, you should prepare for the worst. On that note, talk to you tomorrow.